怎么说呢？没有，只是单纯没说话。这个好也没好，就还是有点不太顺。但那能用，但我怕一会儿那个画面还是会不清晰。对，它现在这个波动很大，我不确定哎。这个现在的波动很大。但好像也没有什么办法，好像就是这个网络波动就没法解决了，难顶难顶难顶，可能我得明天找人来那个看一下，看一下我的网线是不是有什么问题，不太对劲。对，现在可以说是这个网非常的不好。现在对它现在是，但比较麻烦的是那个画面，它如果顺的话，它有些别的问题。哎，难顶难顶。我这儿看来它是一个不太好的一个状态。嗯，就我现在也没有什么办法，我只能看看过2分钟，看它这个网会不会好一点。现在是都能连得上，但它就是卡卡的。问题是，它以前也不这样，以前也不是这样的。对，现在的话可以，对，它可以动，但我怕它一会儿那个清晰度又不够，对，画面会不太好看，难顶。 对，我不知道，我不知道现在看起来怎么样，能看吗？我其实看起来好像还行。倒不是延迟的问题，是我怕它现在画面 OK 啊。好，那画面 OK 就好，画面 OK 就好。要是一会儿要是画面有问题的话，要第一时间跟我说。今天的设定比较 basic， 就可能做不了那么高清。对，要是一会儿要是有任何的问题要及时说。因为我也不确定现在会怎么样，我现在是有多少网就传输多少画面。好。OK，let's go。好，今天的游戏是这个新出的哈利波特系列的这个 Hogwarts Legacy。我前天有稍微玩了一点点，就大概知道是什么样，所以可能游戏里有个存档。对，我觉得它画面做的是很不错，是想尽力呈现的，但这个网就是网，就没有办法啊。对，是这个，我一直很喜欢这个哈利波特的系列。这个新的游戏还没怎么打，也没有怎么看别人玩过，就只是看过一点点片段，说里面有很多宝箱可以翻。对，然后那就走喽。对，之前有稍微玩一点点。所以就建个新角色吧。好嘞。很高兴通知你已获选成为霍格沃兹魔法与巫师学院的5年级学生，学期将于9月1日开始，初步的物资已为你备齐，将陪伴你前往城堡。如你所知，对未成年巫师加以合理约束法禁止17岁以下的人在校外使用魔法。然而由于你的情况特殊，因此魔法部欣然同意埃里沙尔·费格教授在护送你从伦敦到城堡参加开学典礼及分院仪式之前，协助你精进施咒技巧。金奇。Miss威斯利教授，副校长。OK， 好短。还有捏人，我都快忘了还有这个捏人选项。捏个啥？对我来说，其实我有一点脸盲症，这种3D 的脸在我眼里面其实长得都差不多。差不多。选择困难症开始翻了。捏个啥好？晚安啊！我们现在正在捏角色，预计捏多久 不知道，哎，可能今天都下播了，还没开始，还没进入游戏，因为这个游戏它居然要捏脸，有可能哎，就跟亚洲人，我好像没有这个问题，就。我的那个脸盲很奇怪，我脸盲那个不分人种，对，只分人不分人种，就是那种无论你是什么人，只要没有长得特别奇怪，我统统记不住。捏脸是最严肃的事情，我其实一般还好哎。因为我平常并不会一直盯着自己角色的脸看，一般都是，看角色的屁股。对我来说，基本上发型选好了就没有什么问题。捏脸通常是最严肃的事情。哦，完全不知道选什么好。这个画风和我本人长得差的有点太多，搞得我有点不知所措。哎，我觉得这个好帅啊，要不就这个吧。我觉得这张脸有点帅，有点好看。好，就他了。我一般没有那么严重哎。我 FF14捏的还挺快的，主要是它也没有，其实也没有很多选项可以给我选。不对劲啊！不对劲啊！不对劲！就很多时候那个发型它就没有很标志的发型。哈哈哈哈。是的，捏脸捏很久，就是会有这样的效果。啊，就短发吧，就这个好了。这个挡眼睛感觉有一点。好，就这个。哎，你就这个好了。哎呀，速捏啦！好，速捏速捏，我们速度快一点。 我觉得这个眼珠不错。眉毛的话，我想挑一个挺立一点的。啊，这个，哎，这个还是这个？啊，我喜欢这个。哎，再看一下这个。啊，好，就这个。你看我捏人速度超快，我捏完了。我捏完了。
A few cobwebs and some dust.
Oh my!
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
好，我觉得不错，我觉得不错。好，就这个。难度的话，难度我就不难为我自己了，我就不为难我自己了。哎，咱就选故事模式好了。名字选啥？今天是谁啊？管他今天是谁。哦，今天是福波斯。啊，既然是福波斯，那当然要选。哎，其实我们刚刚进游戏。我们刚进游戏，还在捏脸啊！不过既然有捏脸的，选困难。哎，我听说这个游戏它真的吗？真的吗？真的吗？我们真的要选困难吗？我们真的要选困难吗？哎，我可不擅长，我可不擅长打游戏了。可以玩一整年。我觉得为了那个能最快速的推进进度，我们还是选最容易的比较好。可以玩很久。哦，没关系，没关系，我们可以先可以玩一整年。我不想玩一整年都只玩一个游戏哎。2周目3周这样啊，我有个主意，我们先那个用最简单的好了。然后我们先把它过完，然后我们过2周目的时候，我们打2周目的时候打困难怎么样？我们2周目打困难怎么样？1周目我们先走，之后再选。对，我们1周我们先打容易，然后我们再打超难，然后我们再做什么呢？我们1周目走小白花线。然后我们2周目走那个，就所有的东西都往那个，反正就是不好的那个方向选。我听说这里面有选项，听起来很法环。我觉得这个主意不错，我觉得这个主意很不错。1周目我们用西西雅走最简单的，然后我们2周目用福波斯走最难的。哎，我觉得这个主意不错，好样的。然后2周目2周目我让西西雅过来打，让他打难的。哎，计划通。好，就这样，走起 ，Let's go， Let's go。哇！
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location
我
did
现
not
在
halt
想
your
问一下
findings.
这个
I've operated to more vaguely defined destinations than this.
那个
Though I confess I may
画
have
面还可以
miscalculated
吧？
slightly
画
on
面
my
有问
first
题
try.
第一时间
Gave
要跟
quite
我
the
说
fright
哦
to some theatregoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course.
Why don't we speak on
后面
the
有一只
job?
好可爱的猫
We
头
have a
鹰啊
start！of term feast
哎，
and
后
a
面这个猫头
sorting
鹰好
ceremony
可
to
爱
get
哦！
to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've
哦，
been
这
to
只
the
猫
castle.
头鹰好可爱，它那个脸好像猴
Old
子哦。
pile of rocks.
哎，哦，那只猫头鹰怎么可以这么可爱？鹰身猫。不是那个一开头这是啥反派吗？反派吗？其实我不知道啊，标题出来了。应该不会吧？那个我们不是要去上学吗？那个上学的行李里面带的肯定是猫头鹰啊，不可能是别的吧？肯定是猫头鹰，不可能让你一开学就带奇怪的生物进学校吧？结果只是路人。如果只是路人的话就好了吧？我觉得按照厂商的尿性，应该不会只是普通路人。他最后幻影移形走了哎，应该还是什么？
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now,
为什么
the
会飞还
headmaster
是有
asked if I
轮
could
子？
get our new student
应
up
该
to
是
speed
它
a
不
bit
只会
before
飞，
the
它
term
还会
begins.
在地上
Well,
跑。
you couldn't have
因为
asked for a better mentor.
你要放人下来，你还是要在地上跑一点点，所以需要轮子。就跟飞机也是有轮子的，对吧？
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen
带
this?
伏地魔进学校，这个年代伏地魔还没出生吧？
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat
都
Ranrock
是白
really
发呀。
is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues
可是
at
我
the
们本
ministry,
来就是
I
白
believe
发啊
he is
教
a
授看起来
significant threat. And
哎，
it was
真的
your
哎，
one
说不定教授真就是我们阿公，
who
看着
alerted
很
me to
像。
his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
算了，我不装。其实我看过这段的。
How did you...
Wait. We do.
我遭了个大高，为什么一上来就死人？我想吐槽这个很久了，为什么一上来要死人啊？哦，我觉得那只龙很帅哎，我好想养这个龙。摇摆摇摆摇摆摇摆摇摆。那个说实话，这条龙出现的时候，我有被吓到。
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
其实我觉得这个翻译有的时候那个有一点点不太恰当，不过没关系了。好，先恢复生命。还把空药瓶收起来，好样的，环保不错，加1分。
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never.
Professor?
龙不会干这个吗
Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a
哎，像
specific
卢娜吗
place.？
我其实不知道哎，可能有一点吧。
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around.
回收瓶子，获取更多回复药水。
But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key.
哎，我们的阿公这么矮吗？露娜也是，对啊，我知道她是白发，那你不能因为是白发就像吧？哎，说实话，如果真的能当露娜祖先，我还挺开心的。我好喜欢露娜这个角色的。
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George.
其实露娜的那个姓是 Lovegood 字面翻译过来是爱好，好爱啊。电影里的露娜是白发，但其实是那个很浅的白金色，不是真的白发。我这个角色捏的时候就设的是完全的白发。
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
那这么说的话，教授是我们阿公，露娜是我们的
powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems
曾孙女。
Hogwarts Castle was built by and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
我不知道这个设定的，好像连邓布利多都是在我们7年级那年才入学，这个时间设定，所以应该不止曾孙女，应该是曾孙女那辈。毕竟差不多20-30年就能产出一辈呢，也就100年就得有3代，这个估计得有200年，6代吧得。
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
好嘞，看看我们点击，点，哇，这就炸了！果然简单模式就很简单。哇，这个动画做的很棒哎，爱了爱了。哇哇！ 哎，炸瓶子，炸瓶子，炸瓶子，炸瓶子，好吧，耶、yeah, 我爱炸瓶子。炸瓶子。啊，这是什么？哎，这是好大的蒲公英哦！哦，蒲公英花。哦，啊，这个是蒲公英花哎！哎，蒲公英花。跳！我们好厉害啊！这东西可以直接翻上来吗？这比我们人都高了，这得有3米了吧？这是 Steam 版啊，肯定啊。
Steady yourself. Reparo.
啊，这个魔杖是彩虹光哎，漂亮。哎，好多蒲公英。但我很好奇，英国蒲公英这么大这个吗？这么大一个。
Almost there.
哦，哎，前面那是什么？乌鸦吗？乌鸦。先炸个瓶子，再炸个瓶子，炸！哎，哦耶！
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
瓶子算吗？小地图，好的，目标 ，OK， 没问题。用马铃薯，不是 potato 啊，怎么可能是真的 potato 啊
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
哇！那个防护应该不是 potato， 应该是什么？跟 protect 就英语词，它是保护有关。对。
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking?
Protect， 对，就是它的意思，其实就是护盾的意思啦。其实 potato 马铃薯这个名字反而不是英语。
What's this? Professor Fig.
但确实像 potato。哦，我们教授来了。哎，我发现如果你捏白发的话，你跟你的教授真的很像爷孙呢，好棒！这样学校叫他过来带你，哎，居然就说得通了。
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
应该是 potato。这怎么弄？哦，按 V 互动。哦，按 F 调查。好的。
What in Merlin's name?
哦
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
难怪都不用上课，那可不是。我深刻的怀疑，我们这个主角他是关系，那很奇怪，他为什么到5年级都不上课呢？可能是因为我们不会魔法吧。来，吵醒他。
Hello?
Hello? 起床啦！哎呦我的妈呀！他突然起来，居然把我吓到。
It can't be.
哦，传说中的插班生。 一看插班生，那肯定是主角啊。
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank.
说句题外话，其实这里的妖精，它其实是 goblin， 是那个所谓的哥布林，不是精灵，是哥布林。
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
真的哎，我们真的很像哎，
This way, then.
很像阿公和他的孙女。
Stay close.
但皮不是绿的。哥布林对皮不是绿的。
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
这个很像过山车，我一直觉得，但它是横着做的，我觉得超级像过山车的。
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath
哦，这还可以晃动。
the vault you see now.
喂
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are
喂，
most uncommon.
冲呀！
Only one with great wealth or power.
不是，
Both
环球影城有啊，不是那个，不是说
you want to
有吗？好像，啊对，没有哈利波特系列的，但不是一直有那个变形金刚系列的吗？
It's a
我一直蛮喜欢的。
experience the
我
thief's downfall.
曾经有一次，大概10岁出头的时候去做那个环球影城，
They were passing now.
我当时好像坐了12次还是13次过山车，
Was
一口
commissioned
气。
shortly after
然后最后那个都快闭园了，
centuries ago. It
那个
was
工作人员就还专门为我一个人开了好几次。
We've quite a distance to go.
我觉得这就是过山车。那位置一对，但我一直很好奇，它这个速度哪怕位置一直是水平的，也应该有安全带才对吧？这不会掉下去吧？
Momentous
还是说它
day.
其实有魔法安全带？
On your way.
感觉这个妖精是坏人，他们都会瞬移的吧？对，他们是可以那叫传送。我其实忘了那个传送的翻译是什么了。
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glue you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
翻译怎么不是翻？我们要去上学，既然我们要上学，哪怕是阿公，我们应该叫教授，对不对嘛？还是要叫 professor 啦。阿拉，
When was the
我觉得
last
这个
time
游
this
戏
vault
有一
was
点不
accessed?
好，
A
角色
goblin
穿得
has been
太厚，
stationed at my desk for hundreds of years.
在后面你看不到
In
他的
that
屁股，
time, no one has visited Vault 12.
嗯，看不到。
Until today.
我刚才好像看到了一个东西，我要去看一眼。那是宝箱吗？
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
我后悔了，我不应该直接进门的。我看到这儿好像有一个宝箱，宝箱应该没了，应该就这一个，不可能给我们更多。哎嘿，
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door. Wait.
啊哈， 我觉得这个妖精应该是好人，他有点可爱，我觉得。正常人不会吗？我觉得那个好明显，那个地方有一个宝箱。主要是我那个屏幕晃过去的时候，它出现了一个 F。哦 ，Revelio。嘟嘟。会。暗 R。
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
好。Revelio.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to.
谁会发光？我会发光吗？我没有在发光啊，我只会关灯。
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we
我觉得这个图标有点好看哎，还挺好看的，这种银蓝色，啊，喜欢。按 F 调查，好的。喂。啊，这才是发光魔法吗？我记得 Lumos 才是发光魔法。
What do you mean earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
我其实很好奇，在巫师界这种莫名其妙的考验很常见吗？阿公，你为什么一点都不慌？阿公，你为什么一点都不慌？反而理所当然的觉得这是一场考验。这在巫师界这事儿很常见吗？啊？眼睛会发光？会吗？不会吧？你看不会发光啊，很正常。哎，前面有光。好，我们走过去看看。会。按 F 调查，嘿嘿。我们这个好像站在冰面上哎。
Are you all right?
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
说不定在座的各位都是巫师。
Only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Oh.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there.
就可以打到箱子。
The statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
好的，我们要学咒语了。开始 Lumos。好了，我按错了一个。哎，好像不影响。哎，为什么不影响？
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards
这就是故事魔出的魅力吗？
follow the light.
哎，哇！啊那天哪，那太好了！哦。 这叫 Protego。好了，开始打呗！哎，这个动作还挺帅的哎，动作有点帅。 阿光贴贴。是哦，教授很棒。哎哎哎哎哎哎！
Professor?
好了，
Professor Fig? Professor, where are you?
我们凹工没
This
了。
isn't good. Lumos.
哦，你还会 Lumos？ 然后呢？
Where
然后我
am I
们干嘛
supposed？ to go?
我们应该往那边
What's。happening?
你说这边附近会不会有
The
宝
wisps
箱
of
啊？
magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
哦，宝箱？宝箱？哎哎哎！嘿嘿嘿。找阿公才不是什么大事，我们应该找宝箱。哎，没有宝箱了，就一个吗？真的只有一个吗？只有一个吗？只有一个宝
Oh,
箱
that's
吗？
where they're leading me. That glow again.
只有一个宝箱吗？真的只有一个宝箱吗？好像真的只有一个。好吧。好的。
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
哦哦，宝箱。
Lumos. Revelio.
宝箱。
Lumos.
嘟。哈，简单。
It seems I have no choice.
好吧，我们要打出一条生路是吗？
Reflections.
哦，啊，好嘞。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟，不讲武德偷袭。喂。不讲武德偷袭，嘿嘿，嘿嘿嘿，好耶！哎，我觉得我们主角的施法动作还挺帅的。
Lumos. Revelio.
哦，好像没有宝箱。没有宝箱。哦。
Revelio.
哦，没有宝箱。没有更多的宝箱，我想要更多的宝箱。哦，一个门。没有宝箱，我想要宝箱。嘟嘟嘟。啊哈，好嘞 ，Let's 哎，我们从背面能过去吗？哎，我们从背面过。哎，我们从背面什么都不会发生哎。走。
Revelio.
Nothing。哦，宝箱。哦，宝箱。哎，好棒哦！还有宝箱吗？ 哦，没有了吧？应该就这几个。啊，应该就2个。哎嘿，不行，这啥？这冥想盆。让我们看看，这都是什么？搓手。
There you are. How did you?
阿公，我才想问你，你是怎么过来的嘛？我们能看到奇怪的东西，但您是怎么过来的呀，阿公？阿公告诉我你们是怎么过来的。
That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder.
好的，记住，冥想盆是 pensive。又学到一个词，好耶！咦，这个地板会动，我感觉有点掉3。哇！你知道我特别想说什么吗？我觉得它很适合那个 Let It Go。
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created
may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I
请问
can.
这样魔力有增加吗？哎，说不定有呢。
will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets,
这是什么？
with knowledge others
啊，
will do
上一代的邓布利多教授吗？
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we
我
can.
可以管他叫上一代邓布利多教授吗？喂，不好意思，但是那个白胡子拿魔杖抽自己的记忆，哎呀，真的就是啊，
surrounded them.
邓布利多 PTSD。
Astonishing.
Can I
Astonishing.
see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never.
我们未曾谋面的师母啊，
Miriam.
我
and
们未
perhaps
曾谋
George
面的，这叫什
died
么？
in
阿公
pursuit of，
阿公
knowledge
对应
that
的
has
什么？
been
阿嬷。
dormant for centuries.
我们未曾谋面的阿嬷呀。
And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were.
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
要不
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for
我们
that.
真的是好
Just give me whatever
好
it is
孙
you
子，
found here, and we can let bygones be
跟
bygones.
阿公做一模一样的事情。哎，乖小孩，
Sir?
你别说这话，我觉得你这个样子你会挂掉的，不要惹火反派啊！啊！
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have it.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young
就没了。
friend here will be
我
more
还蛮喜欢那个可爱的打盹小哥布林的。好的，我知道了，你就是这个年代的伏地魔，对不对？是我们需要打倒的对象。好的。铠甲。其实我很好奇，因为 来的人是法师，所以才拿这种物理职业当试炼。哥布林是用不了魔杖的，魔杖只有巫师能用。设定是这个样子的，魔杖并不是只有用魔杖才能施展魔法，应该说魔杖只是一个施法谋技，可以让魔法用得更顺畅。你没有魔杖也是可以用魔法的，按照设定来说的话。我发现我在这个非常紧张的剧情的时候话就会特别多，为什么呢？因为我紧张。
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so
但是我们的
powerful a
小
goblin.
哥布林就没有。
Wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems
阿
those
公，你
who
为什么
set
那么
up the
开心？
pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come.
好了，这个背景
We
音
have a
乐
sorting
我知
ceremony
道
to
了。
get to.
比起伏地魔，更喜欢格林戴华的。Grindelwald 吧？对，我也喜欢他。我没有喜欢他，我只是说相对于伏地魔，我觉得 Grindelwald 是一个更有魅力的角色吧，应该这么说。他不是黑魔王啊 ，The Dark Lord 这个黑魔王这个称呼就是伏地魔自己发明的，所以不存在上一代的问题，只是说 Grindelwald 没有作为那个世纪第一黑巫师，是因为伏地魔占了第一黑巫师的位置，只能说是这样，倒不是说上一代黑魔王。因为那个 I am Lord Voldemort 本来就是那个他的自己名字改的，但伏地魔对他变丑了。如果他还是那个记忆本里的那个形象，我觉得我可能会更喜欢伏地魔，因为他长得好看。
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony.
是这样的，如果你本来长得像年轻的伏地魔那个样子，但是如果你牺牲你的长相会换来强大的魔力，你会换吗？我的话是不会，长相比魔力重要多了，长相比钱不一定，但魔法肯定。
Between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
对，原本汤姆很帅的，他不会被牵着鼻子走，因为他没有鼻子。这个笑话有点地狱，不过地狱的恰到好处，我喜欢，点赞。
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
我们的校长是一个布莱克哎。不过据说《哈利波特》原著的那个相貌排名，那个女性的话，那个最好看的肯定是那个芙蓉啊 ，Fleur。但男性的话，据说是西里斯布莱克哎。 我知道了，是我们的锅吗？我们迟到了，我们半路被龙袭击，哎，还眼睁睁的看到一个人在我们面前死掉，你居然在关注我们迟到了，真不愧是你，真不愧是布莱克，哎，就该猜得到这个。
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
还有 Weasley 教授，
You're just in time. Have a seat.
棒棒。
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
哦，分月帽，我一直好喜欢分月帽，它好好玩哦。碎碎念帽帽。
Certain expectations.
所以我们应该选什么呢？选我要来不及上课了，扣1；选我等不及要探索，扣2。来，让我们看看大家都选什么。这个维斯利教授头发看起来没有很红，滤镜的原因吧。3，3是什么呀？没有3，我们只有2个选项啊！有人想选吗？我们选3，直接放暑假。阿兹卡班。如果按照我的本心选的话，我应该会选我等不及想探索了。对，但是这个应该没有哪个好吧？好，我不管了，我就选我等不及想探索了，看他分我去哪儿。
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring.
请问你是怎么从一个选项里面想看到这么多东西的？格莱芬多啊，对啊，对。
Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
所以呢，如果我们选我们要上课，我们会怎么着？如果我们选我们上课会怎么样？催狂魔当你同学，其实我觉得那样不好。哎，我们被分到了格莱芬多哎，但我觉得格莱芬多的衣服好像没有很配我们的眼睛哎，我觉得8派棉被。有人选过另一个选项吗？我不清楚哎。哦，我们还可以选另一个学院，接受学院还是选择两个学院 ？Brad Ravenclaw， 对啊，拉文克劳的话会比较配我们的眼睛，但我觉得没关系，我觉得还是要听分月帽的话，对不对？我们是来玩游戏的，哎，所以我们要听分月帽的话，那就格莱芬多好了。喂，分哪儿去哪儿嘛。
Better be Gryffindor.
其实我不是很理解，为什么大家都会。其实我不是很理解这个分院到底是怎么分的。我好像没有人选哈佛，其实不清楚哎。我是想着这飞跃帽把我放哪儿我就去哪儿了。啊，不能打球。
Enough. It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
No.
You are here to focus on your academic futures.
要命啊！不能打球，人生的意义何在？
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
好，我懂了。这个年代的学校看起来，看起来大家都不喜欢校长。哎，威斯利教授，你有没有兴趣篡位？
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show.
对哦，官方你要不要出一个可以打球的 DLC？ 要是出了，我一定买。那可是打球哎，那可是魁地奇耶。
Most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor.
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
哦，胖夫人。
The password is
把教授当球，教授还是算了，可以把校长当球打。这个胖夫人比我想象的要好看好多哎。
Well done.
Oh.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
好棒，好棒，喂，好耶，好耶。哦，格莱芬多休息室长这个样子哎。
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
哦，长这样，稍微有一点破破旧旧的感觉，但好像还不错。哦，还有好大的窗户。哦，哎，这个窗户是个狮子吗？阳光充足，对。非常的格莱芬多。哎，哪个床是我们的来着？哪个床是我们的来着？这个吗？不太像。哎，哪个床是我们的床来着？这谁的床啊？上面有只秀秀，还有花，还有一堆书。哦，哦，这写的是什么字？哎，看不懂。这是谁的书桌？哦，哦，这是什么？鹰头马身有一兽吗？哦，魁地奇球队，龙，独角兽。哦，看来这个人很喜欢神奇生物呢。哎，这是什么？没有反应。哦，一点点声音，声音不大。哦，好了，应该没有什么东西了吧？那我们走吧，我们是不是可以走了？嗯，所以门到底在哪？这个是哦，这个是门。哦，塔楼哎，一层一层的，这么大的宿舍，可这个宿舍有4个人哎，啊，4个人也很大嘞。哦，塔楼。
Now, which way is the common room?
哎，我们可以上楼吗？还是说我们在最顶层？哎，我们在最顶层哎，最顶层。哦，看上去非常不错。哎，这边可以去吗？啊，可以进。哎，啊，这有只小猫头鹰，哎，可爱。哎，宝箱。哎，哎，这边是什么？让我看看，让我看看。哎，这边是什么？哎，啊？厕所。厕所。没有东西。厕所。这边是什么？哎，哎，这里是什么？哎，哦，这是别人的宿舍吗？哦， 我们还可以进别人的宿舍哎！哎，怎么可以这样呢？哈哈，为什么？哎，这边宿舍都是。哦，这个镜子会说话。喂，为什么要做这么多宿舍？宿舍好像都是3人。哎，这是什么？哦，这是洗澡的地方，对不对？哦，这边是洗澡的地方。好了，看来我们的塔罗没有变，因为他们说大家都走了嘛。哦，宝箱，哎，好吧，这个需要咒语。哎，这边是什么？哦。哦，哦，哦，皮皮鬼啊，这就是我们刚才的卧室吧？然后我们刚才从那边下去了，然后如果往这边走就是休息室。哦，懂了。好耶！格拉芬多也是塔楼吧？喂，好多人哦，好多人哦，好多人哦。
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here.
原来红发指的是这种颜色的头发。
Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I.
这个应该就是所谓的红发了吧？虽然我觉得这个颜色它有点棕。哦，你阿姨，这才是真正的关系户吧？对啊，他是副校长亲戚哎，这样你肯定的为所欲为，那感觉很棒。我挺喜欢他阿姨的耶。我们要当一个乖宝宝啊，还是要当？好，这样。
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well.
有没有可能是因为
powerful witch? She'll have your back.
有没有可能是因为你比较皮？
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
看来不是专家。
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference fundamentally between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my creativity as much as you might think. 看来是一个炸锅专家。好的，很高兴认识你。
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
哼，是个小捣蛋鬼。
Don't fall off this time, then. Nelly.
The professor could arrive any moment. I like knowing what my sisters are up to. The youngest is learning to Dino in the garden.
这上面他是怎么上去的？
Don't fall off this time, Nelly. Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls.
I hope the professor catches her this time.
Wonder there's any mice. I don't want to get in trouble the first day.
Ooh.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Cool.
Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
好，真不愧是格兰芬多啊！当时情况吓死我了。好
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Oh,
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there.
懂了，
But
想出名
with
要
all
被
the
龙攻
strange
击。
hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and out
我相
of the
信，如果被
grounds,
黑魔王
you
攻
don't
击
need
的
to
话，你
scale
会
the
更加
tower
的
to
出
see
名。
something incredible here.
问题是你不一定有命活下来。
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
哦，一群八卦是
I'm
吧？
sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
这就这么上去了，那我们也可以上去吗？我们不行。
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it
缺一个
non-verbally.
龙流，
Why is
是
this
哎
not，working? Ugh!
我们有点过于毫发无伤
Welcome to
了。
Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
哎，看来我们真的跟这个教授有一点说不清道不明的关系。对，一般来说，在那个 protege 这个词指的是1对1的老师和学生，就这个学生一般来说只能有，类似于怎么说，亲传弟子。然后你在学校教学生，比较类似于记名弟子的感觉。所以按照这么说的话，我们真的跟阿公有一点说不清道不明的关系，好像没有那么多哎。其实没有啊，昨天其实就是西西亚在玩游戏，主要是这好像是我们玩的第2个游戏吧，第3个，然后西西亚一玩游戏他就死掉了，对，所以没完成。本来，对啊，其实这是我们的第2个游戏，我们之前没有在玩那么多。 然后星期一早上是辛西娅在玩，然后对他打开游戏啊，不到10分钟他就死掉了。然后他死掉了之后，然后就把那个就换成杂谈了。这好像也不是我能决定的。所以不出意外的话，星期四也是辛西娅玩游戏啊。我专门给他找了一个很折磨人的游戏，不过他应该还不知道，嘿嘿。我期待看到他被那个游戏会被气成什么样。
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Ooh. 好的。
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
是我的错觉，还是他们真的很多人脸上都长雀斑
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results
可
can
能
be,
吧。
shall we say, awkward.
其实我专门选那个游戏，其实就是想看辛西娅尖叫。
in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
好嘞，我们搞完了。
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
哎，这是谁？这个声音好好听哦。
I can't wait till my sisters talk with me.
这个人说话吗？不知道。走路。
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your
其实 make the most of it 的意思是你现在来了，你的大部分来了。这个有点地狱笑话。
Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
刚才那个飘过去的这个幽灵是什么？雪人巴罗吗？不是，是不是斯莱特林的幽灵吗？为什么出现在格兰芬多？
Discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
你大部分来了，对。
Here you are.
我觉得这个真的很地狱笑话。哇，帅了！
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
刚才那个画像上有一只，那个叫啥？那个长得很像鸭嘴兽，喜欢金币的那个动物叫什么来着？ 总之好可爱哦。
Action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
这到底叫什么来着？这个像鸭嘴兽一样的哦。来了来了来了。 哎，我们不能跑步，只能走路跟着。 哦，我们副校长的屁股好好看哦。
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
不能笑。
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
而我们学生的衣服不露屁股，但是我们副校长可以，他的。
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of Paul. Simply cast Revelio on it, and
Okay,
we'll see what the
Revelio.
guide says.
Revelio.
Ooh. Ooh. 这个肖像，为什么我觉得这个肖像它有一点？是这样的，这个肖像我一眼看上去，我还以为他这两个人在那个，我以为是一头牛坐在了这个人的脸上，然后后来发现其实没有在脸上，在胸上。
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
我觉得我这个视线很难从我们教授的屁股上移开。哎呀，猫猫
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
哎，蛋壳那是猫猫哎，蛋壳这是猫猫哎，在上课。哦，宝箱。哦，这是什么？
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains
我们在学校可以用 flue flame 吗？那不是在壁炉里面的东西吗？哦。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Oh.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
其实我觉得我都知道这是什么，但我们还是都问一遍吧。
Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs.
看来这整个区域都是用 Hogs 什么什么开头的 ，Hogwarts、Hogsmeade， 还有 Hogs 什么。 你这是说 Butterbeer 是没有酒精饮料，是没有酒精的啤酒吗？因为我们明显还未成年。
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful.
Jinxes 为什么会翻译成疙瘩咒啊 ？Jinxes 不是那种
entertaining wizard,
Jinx 恶作剧啊。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn.
但我们的副校长真的好看哦。
assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
我还蛮喜欢我们的副校长的，所以我要跟他说实话。
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes.
哦，我们的阿公真的不高哎，我们副校长都比他高，还说副校长其实挺高的。
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path
I'm so glad you're here in one piece.
I wouldn't say I
既
chose
可以
the
说
dragon's path,
我很高兴
Professor.
你全头全尾的来了，也可以很说我很高兴你变成了一个碎片过来了。
Enough chit-chat.
为什么英国人说话都那么地狱啊
Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck
Hello,
today.
hello, hello.
And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
我觉得地狱笑话应该是英国人的一大特色了。
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
这个游戏里，反正我还没玩多少，我已经找到这个游戏里面，它真的好多那个双关笑话在里面。对，然后其实我觉得想翻译出来也挺难的。先生，我什么也没说，我希望我没有透露太多。我决定，我们什么都没说。
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of.
意思是我们可以理所当然的翘课的，对不对？
That would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
哦，
As
看来告诉副校长不是什么问题，告诉校长是一个大问题了。
obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Unfold it and have a look. OK. Press M. 然后呢？哦吼，主线。好的。追踪任务要那个你继续。这是什么？魔咒，还有魔法。魔咒，还有魔法。魔咒，好。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional
其实我很好
craftsman and a
奇
good friend.
这个世界观上
I shall reach out when
做
I
魔
have
杖
more
的都是
information about
Ollivander
our
一家的话，
mysterious locket.
其他人就不会做魔杖了吗？那如果奥利凡德这一家一不小心他绝种，就万一一不小心他们家出了个叛逆的孩子，那个不肯学怎么做魔杖，那这个世界上他们的魔杖会怎么办？就没了吗？我有点想知道这是什么。
What am I missing?
管，先说。
Hello, I don't believe we've
他们应该会有很多后代。
I'm Lenora.
哦，对，他们毕竟可以想生几个就生几个。
Samantha thinks I'm potty.
哦，这是一个哈佛 puff 的小可爱。
If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
哦，是吗？
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
好的。
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
我觉得我们是不是这样不太好？一节课没上，先去干别的。
I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Sometimes she could find some quite
Hello.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
哦，啊，就没了。 就没了，就没了。哦，上去找他。
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
我不能说是什么啦。Of course, I
found
follow.
the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
哦，小可爱。
I should have seen that.
哦，有问题。哦，啥都没都。好嘞，我们下面去哪？这啥？
I spent all night working on my history of magic essay.
好，走。
Sleeping class today.
哦，走。上课。哦。 Nice. 哎？哎？哎 ？I hear a sound. 啥也没有啊。好。哦。走，我们走，我们去哪呢？ 我们继续跑。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the
什么声音？
Some of us don't necessarily
什么声音？上课。喂。 看来这些都是我们的5年级生的。
Behind you, there is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student.
这就是刚才那个小怪。
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident.
真的，那个教授突然说话的时候，下意识的我就闭嘴了。
Of such a challenge, right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 5.
Everyone.
But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms?
Huh?
Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. The summer months must have really taken a toll on you all.
Oops.
By the looks of it, you'll spend your holidays practicing obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
No. Not at all. Sorry. Professor Vic didn't taught us.
It seems that we're in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom.
老师，
教
授，您能把书还我吗？
So believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okay, let's 走。吼！学废了吗？学废了。
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking,
外面飞了好多千纸鹤。Lumos.
A little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
After
me.
蹦跶的。That's it. 我们只是切换了一个场景。
That fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
可是我们今年没有魁地奇可以打。
What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Light, that's light. 嘿呀！这就是 Professor Ronan. Okay. Let's see. 让我们看看，让我们干嘛呢？
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones.
Okay, 走。
But instead of throwing, splendid.
棒。
That's it.
没有过来。走。
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes,
好耶！ 给小姐姐贴贴，我看我挡住你们的路。
Here we go. There we go.
走。
Very good.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
走。
Well done. Phew.
走。好耶！
A perfect score. Remarkable.
耶！嘿嘿。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point. I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Oh!
Not to worry.
Here we go.
やばいね。Ah,
you almost had it. Watch this. Phew.
Oh, was.
Oh, that's it.
やばい。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
有的时候，老师你这么说，我会让我觉得我很承受不起。老师，老师你这样我承受不起啊。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
啊！结果我们一整节课就出去玩了个球，是吗？我们一整课就出去玩了个球吗
？Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise. That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once. To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Ooh. Oh, God.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here? Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Ooh.
You can cast spells without a wand? Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand.
其实用不用魔杖
very dramatic.
其实影响不大。
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts? Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It felt like home.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
啊，这个东西对人类没有用吗？
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
A word, if you would. Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
有你这么说教授的吗？
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
上课玩球真的是上课，上课真的就是玩球啊！
Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing.
抢对手魔杖的那个不是那个咒语吗？不是专门有一个抢魔杖的咒语吗？我觉得我应该做一下这个。哦吼，这里不能进。后面好像有很多宝箱，但是我们过不去。Let's see what you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
所以这个对话的目的到底是什么？哎，他说这里会有一个不锈，但是没有，没有啊，没有啊，哎。这个东西可以在学校里面乱猫猫啊，猫猫猫猫啊，猫猫猫猫。所以他是黑豹吗？哎，说不定是哎。
You'll get us all detention.
这屁屁鬼。
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boots and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
所以呢 ？So what？ 这是什么？啊？哦，怎么就弄到猫了？我猜哈，我不确定。あのね。は？This is 解谜录。我再看一下哈。啊，这样是不是会好一点？哦，我做对了。我做对了。我做对了。啊，我居然做对了。我做对了，我做对了，哈哈哈！哎，附近有支线任务吗？任务，我们有支线任务吗？没有啊。我们看看我地图，附近有支线任务吗？没有。走，喂，嘿嘿。我也想知道那个火在哪儿，那个火到底是什么？那个火在哪里呀 ？Anyway， 好，不管。哦，这有一个火，走，一定是蒙到的。哎，对，我就是蒙到的。嘿嘿。
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students
我稍微关注了一下格兰芬多和 Slytherin 打架，哎，刻板印象，刻板印象，红绿打架。
Now, You may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
我们是不是又多了一个奶奶？我们第二天有阿公了，我们已经。
To the wise, age matters very little.
阿嬷。
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Levioso.
Levioso. A levitation charm.
Levioso!
Ooh.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Okay, let's go. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. 为什么5年级才学漂浮咒？啊，大概是因为罗琳没写吧。
Let's try something a little larger.
Mm-hmm. 看他会让我这个假人的脸好好笑哦。
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember. Good. Ooh. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice.
教室后面有。
We'll start with you two.
那个是铁处女吗？
Time for a proper.
那么可怕的东西。
I want a fair duel using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego.
Levioso.
You may begin.
啊哈。
This should be.
This
can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
没有刺的就不是铁处女，就是个聋子。
As good as you get.
不是你放狠话，为什么要离那么近？
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Heckert. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you.
你在霸凌他吗？
I demand excellence from my students.
我觉得作为一名格莱芬多霸凌斯莱特林就很爽。
A classroom duel is one thing.
超级爽，不知道为什么。
Or as ever more likely, goblins is a different.
红绿打架，打赢了就特别爽。
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
哦，原来这节课学的不是 Leviosa， 这节课学的是如何连招。哦，我觉得这个小姐姐有点帅这个臭脸猫小姐姐有点帅。哦，刚跟我们打架那个人。
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
是斯莱德林的人都这样，还是只有他这么阴阳怪气？诚实点吧。
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization. 这个明明是互相放狠话的阶段，为什么？嘿，先捧一下，我很想知道这到底是个什么。
And unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club,
有人请你一起违反校规，那有什么拒绝的理由呢？对吧？
You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Ooh.
Revelio.
Hmm? 他们说这里有一个宝箱，但宝箱在哪？宝箱在哪？我怎么没有看到？哦，这里还有可以对话的。
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
啊，你跟我说话，你能不能看着我的脸说？
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
这个人说话还挺好笑的。
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Someone snoring in our dormitory. One of the girls too, and she talks in her sleep. I brought sweets from Honeydew to share with the girls in my dormitory tonight.
我觉得这两个人才比较有问题啊！
Not before bed.
我觉得这两个人比较有问题。是不是有人早恋？哎，不过5年级了，5年级了算早恋吗？不算了吧。哦，这个就是吧，它有刺哎，里面，你看它里面有刺。你们堂堂一个白巫师学校，为什么要整这么可怕的东西？咦，可怕！让我们看看接下来去哪里。Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? 猫猫。
Off on another adventure, are we?
Of course we are.
What about the room, Professor?
他就叫这个名字。
Perhaps you could help.
Dick.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
其实我很想吐槽这个迪克这个名字，为什么？
I trust your first classes went well.
迪克， 迪克这个名字有奇怪的意思，它也可以被翻译成屌。 到底为什么会给人起名叫屌啊？
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details.
但不是了，这个 DCK 这个是一打的意思。A deck of cards 一般指的是啊，一打是那个 D 那个 I 那个 C 那个 K。其实它没有拼写，我也不知道它到底是个什么 deck。
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Ooh. Oh.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker.
就奇怪了，为什么100年前是 Mr. Ollivander，200年之后还是 Mr. Ollivander？
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor.
这可比什么纯学有用多了。魔杖制作人。
Used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Mr. 奥利凡德就是一个姓，他就是一个姓，指的是这一整个家族的人都是魔杖制作人。所以我比较惊讶，为什么？我觉得一个家族他出一个天才还挺正常的，为什么他能200年6代以上，代代都是天才？我觉得他好神奇。
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
Okay.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
按照这么话说，他们所谓的纯血至上还蛮有道理的。哎，谁？选谁？是选那个跟我们玩球的，还是选那个跟我们打架的？这个选项开放给大家，你们想看谁？其实我觉得区别应该不大，所以大家想看谁？对呀，瓦干达还是啊？我以为你说的是小南屋，我还说对，小南有个鬼。有人想选吗？有人想选吗？没有人选，我就随便选了。没有人选，我随便选了哈。好的，那个啥，那叫啥来着？那个顺口溜怎么念的来着？好吧，都行，可以。那么选他吧。
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard. And he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
小南屋啦！大家都还是小屁，哎，这是个什么？都还是小屁孩了哦，有宝箱吗？好，哦，宝箱，哎，宝箱，宝箱，哎，宝箱，啊，这里有个锁着的门。部分变形，这个长了老鼠尾巴的杯子是这个梗就过不去了吗？走。咦，哦，花脸猫猫。
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the
这个老师是印度人吧？总感觉像印度裔，他这个口音。
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
就没有什么年轻漂亮的教授吗？我们就没有什么年轻漂亮的教授吗？
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
有啊，植物学教授。我还没有看到那边。那我一定要去看。怎么了？
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
这有好多小彩蛋哦！哎，这是为什么这里有一个铁处女啊？这个学校这么可怕的吗？嗯，这里有一个小任务，什么任务？
Student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl who
好臭
everyone
屁的
at
小
school
孩
hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here.
我觉得这个小孩好臭屁，但他有
And so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is.
但小鬼也有小鬼的魅力。
Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
为什么这个小鬼他穿的是？为什么这个小鬼他穿的是裤子？他不是女生吗？
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
他是低年级学生吧？怎么这么矮？
Sounds as if you caused a smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
糟糕了，
Haven't you any friends at school?
这个小鬼有点可爱，
Natty said hello
就一点
once,
点。
but not a word since.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
怎么办？我觉得这个小鬼有一
I'd
点点
appreciate
可
the
爱。
help. If you do find all of
只
my
有一点点。
gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
但这个小鬼真的有一点可爱，一点点，一点点，只有一点点。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
哈。Where are we? What are we doing? 猫头鹰。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Oops.丝滑。冲呀！冲！冲冲冲冲冲！
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Leviosa. 啊！啊，可真要命！这可真要命！我觉得这个任务干脆就是让来给我们开地图的。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ooh.
Ravenna.
Ooh. 还有专门的奖杯吗？厉害！哎，这有一个门。啊哈，啊，哦吼，那洞在哪儿呢？哦，洞。哦。哦，好吧。嗯。哦。哦，嘿嘿，哎嘿，棒棒，嘿嘿。简单啦。嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
看看这是什么？哦，宝箱。哦，让我们看另一个是什么。好。呜。好。咦。为什么这里有这么多的奇怪的小房间啊？ 呼。冲刺，冲刺，冲刺，冲冲冲冲冲冲冲冲冲冲冲冲冲 ，Let's go！ 啊。
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ooh. Do 这是不是还有一个看着像？我不知道。这看着像还有一个，Let's try。不会在上面吧
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
哦，这里。还有一个在，还有一个在外。
Keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
那会在哪里呢？哦
That's the last of Zenobia's
找全了。
gobstones. I should go and see her. Flying page must be around here somewhere.
这里有一个什么鬼任务
Peasy has a special knack. It's tormenting, Professor.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
这个 common sense and basic magic 这个真的是 basic magic 真的是双关到我了。我好想选这个 ，no， 这些东西归我了。那不行，我是格兰芬多，我不能这么坏。哎，我可以的吗？不行，不行。啊。我好想选这些东西归我了，但是身为一名格兰芬多，哎，你不可以这么坏，不行，我说好了就要当一个善良的人。
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful! I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
好，就欺负人吧。
I'm willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together, laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
好耶，好耶，好耶，好耶
Brilliant.
好耶，好耶，好耶。 好耶耶耶耶耶，嘿嘿，好耶，噜噜噜噜噜，哦。好耶，好耶，好耶耶耶耶耶
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
I want to see some vigor.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Wee, 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 wee. Wee, wee, wee. 它不可以快一点吗？哦吼！好，解锁喽。
That's it. Very good. If you would
Very
like to
good.
practice mending
Very,
something,
very
have a go with
good.
that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
你们学校有这么多神奇的东西，真的哦，猫猫。这个地方他说有一个宝箱，应该不是能随便拿得到的。哦，嘟嘟，啊走走，去买东西啦！哎，我们换个装备吧。这是啥？哦。哦，哦，哦，哦，哦，哦，啊，好丑！哦，哦，哦，哦，好耶！哦，有点丑。我喜欢格子衫。Nice。走路。
finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
这可到底是怎么能搞混呢？
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents.
学校里到处飞来飞去的书都是你搞的鬼哦。
She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did our meet tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
哦，对，我一直觉得他们两个人，我一直觉得他们两个人不对劲。
Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
我一直觉得这两个人有问题，有情况。哎，不过5年级谈恋爱好像没有问题了吧？
If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Mm. 我明明刚才看到有东西。
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Ooh.嗯，那我就没有东西飞来飞去的哟，没有看到别的飞来飞去的书了。那里有一本。 等他出来。没事，我刚刚喝了水。我好像就是突然嗓子很痒，那个书它不出来了。哎，算了，我上去抓它。我记得它好像是飞得远了，也是抓得到的吧？看它好久都抓得到。问题是它飞哪儿去了？嗯？它飞？One more. Only one more left. Ooh.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
到底为什么？我们不过是在黑魔法防御术上面打了个学生，为什么所有人好像都认识我们了？
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
我真的很想选这个选项，还是算了。
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library.
我后面一定要打一个穿着绿色校服的二周目，然后我就可以把所有的黑黑的选项全选一遍了。
Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone.
Still have a bump on my teeth.
被龙攻击？这跟被龙攻击有关系吗？冲啊！哈？谁？你干了什么？
I meant it as a compliment. I sent an anonymous howler to Duncan Hobhouse last year because he kept leaving his dirty clothes all over the dormitory. You should have seen the look on his face.
I almost bought an owl in Diagon Alley. Went with a cat.
是我的错觉吗？哪里？宝箱。那边不能去。
Well, fancy meeting you here.
在这儿。
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then.
飘过
Hogsmeade's
去
a
一个小
charming
幽
little
灵。
place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
走路。哇！明明就有做魁地奇球场，为什么不让打球？球场都做了，不做打球，过分哎！
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I.
外面在下雨耶。
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention.
那个是鲸鱼骨头吗？
Just enough
可
to
能
keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to
为什么
Hogsmeade
他一边
might
下
save
雨
me
一
from
边
one.
要给花浇水？
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
这个喇叭花好好玩哦。 真的会叫的喇叭花。哦，这个草好漂亮啊！这是什么萤火虫？小蝴蝶？哇，好好看哦，漂亮。哦，小蝴蝶，好多好多小蝴蝶。
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
这晚上会不知道。
Certainly don't see that.
刚才让我们哎，这是什么？哦，猫头鹰。Hippogriff， 可爱。哎，这是什么啊？我们可以踩。哦，哦，还有别的可以收集的吗？没了。冲。
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
哦，这就是禁令。
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see.
我最近也有被那个蘑菇洗脑，就听了那个蘑菇之后，就特别想吃蘑菇，然后我已经连续吃了2天的蘑菇汤了。
A little. It's
positively
enormous.
It is
这个蘑菇看起来就很有
I've
毒。
been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you.
看，这就是马车。
You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
我那个是，哦，我们踩。 真的是一路走一路踩路边的各种东西。
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
为什么对他们来说，感觉看到了死一个人，感觉那么平静？为什么话题突，哎，突然就深厚起来了？哦，深沉起来了，不是深厚。
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new Cynthia?
Pleasure.
Hello.
You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
我现在开始深深觉得这个人不是好人。
He's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character.
为什么这个路上这么
My
多
sister
人？
Anne thinks
哎，
he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
这么近！哇，好多人！哎呀，猫猫！
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic.
巫师村庄真的好多猫猫。
I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
哦，没问题。哦，让我们先去干嘛呢？哦，这3个。那就让我们先去魔杖吧，先去买魔杖。走起。哎，其实我很好奇，如果我们跟着他，他会去哪儿？来，让我们跟着他看看我们会去哪儿。有的 NPC 走着走着走着就消失了，我想知道他说他去买东西，他去买个什么？都说了要 have fun， 那当然要尽情的 have fun。嘿嘿，呜呼！哇，好多学生啊！啥也没看，直接就来这儿等着了吗？这个是不是我们一会儿的集合地呀？他怎么什么都不干就跑过来了？哎，没意思，没意思。我还以为会有什么好玩的东西的，哎，没有，直接到目的地等人了。也就是说，其实他说，所以他算了，那他为什么不肯跟我们一起买东西？因为尴尬吗？哎，这是什么？
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, About time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying?
Wait,
of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But
不是不是都这么神神叨叨的？
I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you. Truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
对的。
Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
我其实很好奇，他们这个店里那么多魔杖，都是他一个人做的吗？那他的效率到底得有多高？一天要能做100个吧，才能攒这么多。Oops.
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
这个人他秃头，但是他头顶上有一撮毛，哎，为什么只有头顶上有那么一撮毛？
Perhaps, yes.
以前，
Rare wood, 13 3/4
那他们做那么多不卖出去，攒那么多干嘛
？Let's give this one a try. Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
怪不得他们的架子都可以。
You might be the one. Here, take it.
哦，魔杖确实哎，可以出现各式各样的东西。哎，我们可以选，我们可以选。哦。
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
哦，我觉得这个好看哎。
Curious indeed.
好像没有哎，但有长得比较类似的。哦，你说的是材质啊？应该有吧？哎，有，你看有。据说接古墓的不一定是最强大的。我就还是用原来的好了，就不调了，我就调一下魔杖的颜色好了，好看。
How intriguing.
我还是觉得就这个吧，这个挺好看的。好。
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
哎，我就很想知道，我们现在如果买了一个自己的魔杖，那我们之前有那个二手的，还在我们手里吗？那我们岂不是有2个魔杖？
I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
哦，我现在有一个问题，那么，哦，现在看我们下一个地方去哪儿啊？我们来了这儿了，咕噜，这个是什么？好，去这儿，走起。 跳进别人家菜地。这是什么？这还有个地图，还真可以乱跑。
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
哦，宝箱。我觉得很严重，需要换一些装备。魔杖手柄，这是什么？Maybe not。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。哦。哦。他吃掉了头发。对话。
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some
也是说
recipes.
他的
I'm new at Hogwarts.
阿
You're
公
the
还
student you
活着
sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do
也
for
就
you
是说，我
today?
们还得跟着等级生长，买东西哦。他很适合。对哦，我也觉得很有生意头脑。
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today. 看起来没有什么问题，走喽。我们去到这家店了，那我们下面还要去哪家店？这家店应该也是要去的吧？走。嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟嘟。嗯，我刚才是不是看到了什么神奇的东西？对。
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
那个后面转来转去的人是在干嘛？
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself.
糟了，
My
是一个艺
speciality
人。
is potion
糟糕了。
ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
看起来没有什么好东西。
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Ooh. 有钱。说不定还有什么别的东西。有吗？有吗？有吗？会有的吧？刚才都找到了一个，说不定还有，对不对？真的是菜园。好像没有了。没有了。你有了。让我们看看我们还要干啥来着。我们还要去哪儿来着？居住于卷轴店。好。葫芦宴这儿我们去过了。这儿还有，这儿还有，一会儿再去。走。冲啊！猫猫。这可以进吗？这个门也可以进。这是什么？互动。宝箱，还有什么？我刚刚好像看到什么东西飞了过去。这个东西是什么？亮亮的。那，有一点距离。隔壁好像有很多宝箱。
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
But you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest. Creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture.
原来他说话可以语速快耶。那他一开始为什么故意说话说那么慢？
Let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station. Yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
好的。
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
哦，我们这就完事喽。哦，看起来我们这就完事儿了。走，冲啊！你看，他就是在这里等着，哪儿也没去。
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
这个商店里的糖是在跳来跳。这是故意的吧？为什么每个新入校的学生都要先打一个巨怪啊？No no 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 no！ 西斯，你不要过来！你不要过来！你不要过来！糟糕，猫咪上键盘了。怎么办？怎么办？哎，西斯，你不要动我！啊！救命！
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Look out! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
That's right, you lumbering. Nicely done.
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
这是什么东西？等会儿我不是直接把这个东西炸没了吗？
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
可怕。要我说，这确实有点可怕了。
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
可怕。
Prepare.
啊，就这么简单？哦。 可怕！
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
天哪，会魔法也太方便了吧
Repairer. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Revelio. Repairer.
哦，厉害了！啊，我们还有什么是没修啊？我们还有什么没修？嗯？哦
Repairer.
然后这里有一袋，哦，哎，我觉得这个东西 可能还蛮好看的。衣服，咦，衣服，对，这个好看，哎，漂亮。走。
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
先让我们看看这家店里面有没有宝箱。诶，有。
Revelio.
为什么我们可以如此轻松的？这还可以动。嗯，这是还有一个。应该没了吧？看起来没了。
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill.
送装备的。
That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
好。哦 ，oops。哦，好看，好看，好看。哦。
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
我觉得我们应该把我们的衣服换回来。没有多的，有多的吗？好。
Worthy items, should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Oh. 清理包，走起。
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
我们这就进动画了。
said you could get to the child when they came
这
to
个人
Hogsmeade.
长得好像
That
我
all
们
you
那个开局
needed
动
was
画
a
里那个背影
distraction.
我觉得有一
I
点
gave
像。
you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child?
真的哎
What are you not telling me?
那个衣
All
服真的
you
好
need to
像。
know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
不是，我不就这么明目张胆的偷看吗？
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
哎呀，跑掉了呢。
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
这个人的声音和他的样子不太，是出 bug 了吗？
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Oops. Yeah, bye.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus.
Wow.
The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's
哇，
take
这
our
个
galleons
bartender 有
elsewhere.
点帅哎。
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
哦。哦，这个酒吧老板有点帅哎。
Fortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
他到底是男的还是女的？看着像女的，但声音是。
Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
确实，但 before that，我觉得。好，附近没有什么东西。让我们看看有宝箱吗？哦，有宝箱，那我们应该去。宝箱，钱袋，嘿嘿，宝箱，嘿嘿，宝箱，这里上不去。那我们这里总可以去吧？ 哦，就直接出来了。有什么东西吗？哎，没有什么东西。哦，都已经晚上了，很晚了。我觉得我们应该做完这个任务就下了。
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Hollow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
星星都出来了，你还担心回去太晚？是不是太晚了点？哦，你的，回去。好，我觉得我们差不多今天就到这里吧，也很晚了，我这边我也要去睡觉了。OK， 好，好耶！第一天就这么过去了，好耶！好耶！好耶！好，就到这儿了。哎，不能继续了，太晚了，太晚了。太晚了，我要去睡觉了。明天还有别的事情要做。好嘞，那就这儿，拜拜，拜拜 ，Good night， 拜拜，拜拜拜拜拜。好，那个，那么就明天见。对。明天还有一场，好，拜拜。